Hey, my name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and I'm probably going to regret this decision till my dying days. This is a game that people continuously tell me to play, but not to look at anything, which means I have no intro. Usually I look up something about the game so I can talk about it a little bit. It looks cute. Pretty weird. I've never really played it. I played the Persona series, but I feel like it's so far off from this type of game. We're gonna play it anyway. We're gonna press new game and see actually what happens. Please enter your name. Oh, I'm not sure I feel comfortable doing this, but okay. My name is Calvin. Is that okay? Oh, sorry, froze there for a second. Okay. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out? You never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out? You've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep, and more frequently I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Haha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, I'm a girl? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I probably should name myself something different. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Calvin. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I'm sorry guys, I got confused there for a second. I'm getting confused with this freaking pink text. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't. I have to keep watching the name above, that's my bad. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Calvin, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Suri likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my god, did this game hack me? This game hacked me! It knows too much! I will say it's well written though, right? It's really well written for so far. You okay? Oh, okay, I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What's a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world? What's a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise to try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Okay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Sayori is being kind to you, me. I should probably just accept that. You know, when people are being kind to you, it's a good thing. You should always accept that. Here we go. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm guessing seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. At least a little bit, I should say. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. A young person who is no longer in the education system who is not working or being trained for work. You're a bit judgmental, Sayori. We're in class, very cool. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. This is me. This is all me. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Why the anime club? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah! There is no way I'm going to your club. Meaning? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought she would be fun to help start a new club. It would be fun to start a new club. By the way, the microphone is like right in front of the text. I'm gonna have to figure out a new position because the reading is actually like giving me double vision here. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. Yeah, I said that right? She inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would be bringing a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Yes, let's go, I should say. I just imagined her saying yay. Sorry, I wanted to check if it was still recording. I'm not used to recording PC. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings the door open the classroom door, I should say. Why do I read like that? Am I freaking like, I don't know. Like I said, guys, the microphone, I'm trying to explain, the microphone is like right in front of my face, but it's in a way that it's giving me double vision here. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Ah, Calvin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of oh my fucking god, incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori said that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I totally understand you, Yuri. I have a hard time keeping up with Sayori as it is, and now this girl as well, you know. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right, Monica? Monika? That's right. It's great to see you again, Calvin. Monika smiled sweetly, I can see. Monika has cool hair though. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. I'm gonna say Monica, even though that's not the right way to say it. Monica was probably the most popular girl in her class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yes. Basically, completely out of my league. I'm a boy. Okay, I'm a boy. I'm actually playing a boy here. So having her smile at me feels so genuine. Like what? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little You too, Monica? Come sit down, Calvin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Suri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is a space next to Monica and a space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn in icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That sounds fucking awesome. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Suri grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Suri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It does. Whenever I do read, it does help. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, that's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I didn't get to read that. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I'm just like, the voices are going all over the place now, like, you know? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. That's true. That is true, Monica. You're very smart. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Excuse me. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Calvin, what type of things do you like to read? Well, consider how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something good, but she stays quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world, in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, yeah, I guess. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
And give that back. Oh, that's actually... Yeah, you shouldn't read that stuff out loud. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Siri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. My throat is so sore. Not a confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess this is the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share all with each other, yeah. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Calvin? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, they are pretty dejected. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Ha!
Calvin... I hate them saying my name. I hate me saying my name. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? That is, if writing prom is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Calvin, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yeah. Can I re-express the class star Monika and mediocre writing skills? I already feel that anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Calvin, since we're already here, do you want me to walk home together? That's right, Suri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay, saving the game. And I will end the first video there. I'm probably maybe might play this again. I don't see what's so strange about it so far. But I'm actually, yeah, I totally would play this again. I don't know what to say. If what people wanted me to see was just that it's really well written, it's like actually pretty well written. I don't know. If that's it, then I guess if that's all I have to see, then that's fine. But I'm guessing there's probably more. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.